Hello, everybody. Your willingness to use your own inner resources to invest in your life, especially your imagination, will bring you success. When you address a task from your own uniquely individual standpoint, you become a whole person. The culture of working only for material possessions and rewards must be discarded. You can see lot of people around you who are wealthy, powerful and learned but still struggle to be at peace with themselves. Okay, so this is just a small advice. So with this advice, I will just begin the today's work. The first word for today is genealogy. Genealogy. Genealogy means record of descent, lineage. Record of descent is actually in earlier days when kings ruled the country, the princes were the descendants who will receive the kingdom. Okay, so the record of the precedence of king one after the other with the passage of time is called genealogy or lineage. Example, he was proud of his genealogy and constantly referred to the achievements of his ancestors. Actually, in earlier days, in royal families, the king prince became king as an inheritance. Actually, the kingdom was granted to him as an inheritance. Okay. Next word is generality. Generality. Generality means vague statement. Vague statement is just a common statement. Okay, which it does not have a firm point. Example, this report is filled with generalities. You must be more specific in your statements. When a scholar submits his dissertation, it must not possess generalities. It should have some firm point put forth in it. Next word is generic. Generic. Generic means Generic. Generic means characteristic of an entire class or species. Okay. For example, Sue knew so many computer programmers who spent their spare time playing fantasy games that she began to think that playing Dungeons and Dragons was a generic trait. Okay, so it is a common phenomena found in computer programmers. They pass their time by playing computer games. Next word is genesis. Genesis. Genesis means beginning, origin, birth. Example, tracing the genesis of a family in the theme of roots. Okay, the tracing the genesis of a family is the theme of Roots. Actually, Roots is a novel where the main main person in that novel just spends his whole life searching for the genesis of his family. Next word is geniality. Geniality. Geniality means cheerfulness, kindness, kindliness. Example, this restaurant is famous and popular because of the geniality of the proprietor who tries to make everyone happy. Next word is genre. Genre. Genre means particular variety of art or literature. Example, both a short story writer and a poet, Langston Hughes proved himself equally skilled in either genre. When you see dance forms, you will find various genres in it, like traditional dance forms like Kathak, Kuchipudi, Odissi. Similarly, you will find some contemporary genres like hip hop. Okay. Next word is genteel. Genteel. Genteel means well bred, elegant, which looks pleasing to anybody because of appearance. Okay. So genteel is actually elegant, and elegant things do not go unnoticed by people. Example, we are looking for a man with a genteel appearance who can inspire confidence by his cultivated manner. Next word is gentility. Gentility. Gentility means those of gentle by birth, refinement. Okay. Example, her family was proud of its gentility and elegance. Actually, there are in our society, we see certain families as gentle families. So those children who are born in those families are actually gentle by birth. Okay, so gentility is just a feeling of proud felt by those children because of their birth in their family. Next word is gentry. Gentry. Gentry means people of standing, class of people just below nobility. Okay, so in earlier days when kings ruled the regions, king was the supreme power, and the person who worked below the king were considered as nobility or nobility class. Example, the local gentry did not welcome the visits of the summer tourists and tried to ignore their presence in the community. Next word is Genuflect. Genuflect. Genuflect means bend the knee as in worship, which is a this genuflect is most common in Indian traditions. Most of Hindus who go to temple bend their knees as a part of worship of the god. Example, a proud democrat, he refused to genuflect to any man. Next word is germane. Grmane. Germane means pertinent. Means pertinent means correct and at the right time. If some point is projected at a time when it is required at the right time, then we can say that it is a germane. Germane also means bearing upon the case at hand. Example, the lawyer objected that the testimony being offered was not germane to the case at hand. When the experienced professional suggested the corrective measure for the problem at hand, everybody working on the project saw that it is a germane suggestion. Next word is germinal. Grminal. Germinal means creative, pertaining to a germ. Example, a good idea is germinal. I am certain that it will influence thinkers and philosophers for many generations. Actually, good ideas catch attention unnoticed. They imbibe into the subconscious of every individual who reads or hears it. Okay, so germinal is that is why related to the germ, because germs are carried by all of us unnoticed. We don't want to carry germ, but they are a part of us. Next word is germinate. Grminate. Germinate means cause to sprout. Sprout. Sprout is actually the projections which come out from grains when they are put in water and left for some time. Okay. Actually, when we put grains into the field for agriculture, they are first made to sprout. Example, after the seeds germinate and develop their permanent leaves, the plants may be removed from the cold frames and transplanted to the garden. Next word is gerontocracy. Gerontocracy. This gerontocracy is found by etymological structuring. Cracy means rule. Okay, so gerontocracy means government ruled by old people. Example, Gulliver visited a gerontocracy in which the young people acted as servants to their elders, all the while dreaming of the day they would be old enough to have servants of their own. In various tribal groups of the world, gerontocracy is still common. Next word is gerrymander. Gerrymander. Gerrymander means change in voting district lines in order to favor a political party. Example, the illogical pattern of the map of this congressional district is proof that the state legislature gerrymandered this area in order to favor the majority party. Next word is gestate. Gestate. Gestate means evolve, as in parental growth. Example, while the scheme was being gestated by the conspirators, they maintained complete silence about their intentions. Actually, gestation period is actually in one more case I will give related to this gestate. Gestate is actually that period of development which goes unnoticed. For example, you all have heard of AIDS disease. Whenever somebody is infected by the AIDS virus, HIV virus, the virus goes unnoticed for many years. That period during which its presence is undetected is called window period. That is actually a kind of gestation period for that virus. Next word is gesticulation. Gesticulation. Gesticulation means motion, gesture. When you study the art of body language, you are just studying gesticulation. One more example, operatic performers are trained to make exaggerated gesticulations because of the large auditoriums in which they appear. Next word is ghastly. Ghastly. Ghastly means horrible. The murdered man was a ghastly sight. The massacre performed by the terrorists was so ghastly that the common people were banned to go into the area. Next word is gibberish. Gibberish. Gibberish means nonsense, babbling. Did you hear that foolish boy is spouting gibberish about monsters from outer space? Gossip of people is most of the time consist of gibberish talk. Next word is gibe. Gibe. Gibe means mock, and mock means to imitate or mimic. As you gibe at their superstitious beliefs, you realize that you too are guilty of similarly foolish thoughts. Next word is giddy. Giddy. Giddy means light-hearted, dizzy. Dizzy means confused or sleepy. Example, he felt his giddy youth was past. Next word is gingerly. Gingerly. Gingerly means very carefully. To separate white egg whites, first crack the egg gingerly. Otherwise, it will be mixed in the viscous liquid which comes from inside. Next word is girth. Girth. Girth means distance around something, circumference. Example, it took an extra large cummerbund to fit around Andrew Greenwich's considerable girth. Next word is gist. Gist. Gist means essence. You must understand the gist of the problem before solving it. Another example, she was asked to give the gist of the essay in 2 sentences. Next word is glacial. Glacial. Glacial means like a glacier, extremely cold. Example, global warming triggers glacial lakes flood threat. He gave glacial looks to the beautiful girls. Next word is glaring. Glaring. Glaring means highly conspicuous, harshly bright. Example, glaring spelling or grammatical errors in your resume will unfavorably impress potential employers. Next word is glaze. Glaze. Glaze means cover with a thin and shiny surface. Example, the freezing rain glazed the streets and made driving hazardous. Next word is glean. Glen. Glean means gather leavings. Example, after the crops had been harvested by the machines, the peasants were permitted to glean the wheat left in the fields. Actually, in earlier days, the agriculture was done by peasants as a daily labor basis, and after the harvest, those peasants were allowed to pick up whatever is left in the fields. Next word is glib. Glib. Glib means fluent. Example, he is a glib and articulate speaker. Everybody desires to become glib in speaking English. Next word is glimmer. Glimmer. Glimmer means shine erratically, twinkle. Example, in the darkness of the cavern, the glowworms hanging from the cavern roof glimmered like distant stars. Next word is gloat. Gloat. Gloat means express evil satisfaction. View malevolently. Okay, view in a bad way. Example, as you gloat over your ill-gotten wealth, do you think of the many victims you have defrauded? Next word is gloss over. Glossover. Gloss over means explain away. Example, no matter how hard he tried to talk around the issue, President Bush could not gloss over the fact that he had raised the taxes after all. Next word is glossary. Glossary. Glossary is collection of brief explanations of words used in the text. In every book you will find glossary. Every technical book or every book of science you will find glossary in it. I have found the glossary in this book very useful. It has eliminated many trips to the dictionary. Next word is glossy. Glossy. Glossy means smooth, shining. Example, I want this photograph printed on glossy paper, not matte. Next word is glower. Glower. Glower means scowl. Scowl. The angry boy glowered at his father, and I think this is sufficiently understandable what does scowl means. Okay, so this word was the last word for today. Thank you.